Hello, this is John Mitchell, part of Ethereal Studios. We're making a game of Abyssal. So my task for this week, it was to work on level 2-1, 2-2, 2-3. I've only done 2-1. I completed it fully on Sunday, which is today. Worked on it around 11 hours today, but the hour is not going to count for the first planning. What I did, I think it was around last week. I've done some of these stories, so not everything that's completed here is going to show up in the build, but I'll show at the very end of everything that I have done, just to show proof. But I'm going to do the build that everyone else has done first. I'm going to go through that one first, but for 2-1, the work I had to do for this level, mainly just introducing the moving platforms, the telekinetic shield. So when you go through hazards, you have to use the shield, and also how you get to use them against enemies, and making it to where it's outside, so it's like a forest region, lots of trees, hills, and whatnot. These are all the subtasks, and this is my history. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and log in now. First, I'm gonna go to the toolbox level just to grab some abilities. You won't have to do this when the game is finished. Alright. Only ones I need is the shield. I think I have the other one. Yep. Telekinesis and shield, these are the main ones I'm gonna need. So, only level I got done was 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. I still need to work on, but they are playable. But I need to change them completely to fit the IPM charts. But 2-1 I've done around this build. So it's going to be in an outside region. For this build is how it looks around this time. So you have the hazard comes up right here. You have to use your shield to get across. Every time you see that hazard, you have to get across. You gotta get back to this area. This is where I introduced the moving platforms. You need, so both of these pressure pads both need something. So you can go on these stairs. You got the moving platform, moves alongside of like a rail. You get off. Normally you would use telekinesis on these boxes, but for now I'm gonna move them. Alright, just need the other one. You're gonna have a checkpoint when you get through each door, and there will be enemies throughout each one. I've made this. So you need to get through that door. In order to get to that door, there's 3 pressure pads. So try to look at where you need to get to from here. Stairs lead up here. Just wait for the moving platform. You get up. You knock this down. Let's go through here. Okay, I use my shield. Go through this one first. Okay, use my shield again. You also can't just walk on these the rails. They're set to where it's on a collision, which I can show in a minute. The last one's over here. Alright, that one's off. This one did get fixed. So no collision on the rails. That is 1. 2 more. Oh, just had it. Where did it go? There it is. I used the foliage system to place the trees. I did change the texture budget so you can see everything. Checkpoint reached. I also did add some blocking volumes all throughout, so that way the player can't just wander off into the wilderness. In this build, as you can see, I don't have it set like that, but up to date on what I've worked on, it is set like that, which I'll show at the end. And it opens. And then this is the last one. And there you have it. You've opened the last door, heading towards the end, and you have this portal that's just kind of sitting here, and it takes you to level 2-2. That is all I worked on before the plan and review was going to be done, before the review was going to be due for Friday. That's all I worked on before Friday. And that is it. I'm going to show a separate video of the stuff I worked on as proof, showing that I did do the work to complete that level. And thank you.